Welcome back to another edition of Marlins Baseball here live from Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today it is opening day of the 2015 MLB season, and your Miami Marlins will be taking on the Atlanta Braves in a matchup of two teams in the NL East looking to get something going, get their season underway the right way, and both teams have some talent. The Braves do have a little more experience than us in my book, I would say. And the Marlins are just a young team looking to get some wins and looking to create something this year. As the Marlins pitching, I do think it's talented. It's led by Jose Fernandez, who will be getting the start today, as he is the ace. And you look at overall wise, it just drops off a ton from him. But I really do think there he is, Jose Fernandez getting the start against the Braves ace, Shelby Miller, who do not take anything away from him. He is a very talented pitcher as well, and I'm not very happy that we have to go ahead and face him because we're going to have to put up some runs to beat him because he's a very talented pitcher. As you see the lineups for opening day right there, everybody, the whole team lining up on the third base line, and for the Braves, it's the first base. And we're looking to get the Marlins season underway. We're looking to get right on the right foot. And hopefully we can win this division this year. It's up for grabs for the most part, even though with the Nationals and Mets both having very talented rosters. But I think this is the Marlins team that can squeak in there. Even the Braves could. The Phillies are really the only team I think that are out. But as you see the starters today, Shelby Miller, 6'3", 215, 24 years old, and this is his third year. Jose Fernandez, 6'2", 215, and 22 years old, and this is his second year. It's Shelby Miller's fourth year, Jose's third year. But the lineup for the Braves is as follows: Bourne, Markakis, Freeman, Pierzynski, Simmons, Maven, Peterson, Oliveira, and Miller. Very touted lineup there for the Braves as they'll be facing Jose Fernandez. And the first batter of the season is going to be Michael Bourne as he'll fly this one out to left. Yelich is camped under it, and he will put that one away for out number one of the 2015 MLB season. Hopefully that is a show of things to come. 3-2 count now to Markakis, and that ball would just miss low. Fastball down and away, or down and inside to Markakis, and he's going to take that for a walk. So next batter up will be Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman, 1-1 count. He's going to take this deep right center field. Deep, one of the deepest parts of the ballpark. Ichiro going back, jumping to the wall, and it's gone. Freddie Freeman barely getting that one out of here, and it'll be a 2-0 lead for the Atlanta Braves, as Jose Fernandez is already getting behind, and this is not what you're going to want to see facing Shelby Miller on the other side. He's a very talented pitcher. I don't think he's like a Jose Fernandez, but he's very talented, and he does have a lot to come for the next years. So he'll be always a guy that's going to suck for us to have to face. But now here, a couple batters later, 2 outs, man on first and second, and this ball's going to get hit to the gap, but Ichiro will run under it, and he'll put that away for out number 3. And the top half of the first is over. So here, as we go down to the bottom, it's going to be D. Gordon, Christian Yelich, Ichiro, Giancarlo Stanton, Justin Bour, Casey McGee, Real Muto, Echeverria, and your pitcher Jose Fernandez. But here, D. Gordon leading off the game. He's going to dribble this one up to Miller. Miller not showing much urgency, and he's not even going to be able to throw it because D. Gordon was already there. That's what happens when you have speed like that. Speed kills, man. And now, here, D. Gordon, 1-1 count to Yelich, and Gordon's going to be going, and he's being safely. Really wasn't even close. His speed is just too much for A.J. Pierzynski to handle there. 3-2 count down to Giancarlo Stanton, and he's going to get caught looking. Just a horrible call, really, there. It was pretty much completely off the plate, but it's called strike 3, and Giancarlo Stanton will not be able to get any runs in, and it'll be 2-0 Braves leading at the end of the first. Here, top second now. 2-1 count to Oliveira. Fernandez gives him the pitch, and that's going to be grounded past Bour at first. Stanton's going to have to throw that one in, and Oliveira is starting off the inning with a leadoff single. Now, next batter up, or 2 batters later, Michael Bourne putting this in the gap. Ichiro's going back, and he can't get it. It's going to roll to the wall. Ichiro will throw this in. Oliveira will easily score, and Bourne's going to hold up at third. And that's an RBI double for Michael Bourne. Make it 3-0 now. Now, A.J. Pierzynski up. Fernandez throwing the ball to him here. D. Gordon, Echeverria, and that'll get us out of the inning. Nothing more, but it is now a 3-0 game after a Michael Bourne RBI double to the gap. Just nobody was there, and guess it's a run. So now top 3, no outs, runners on first and second, and that's going to be lined into the gap by Jace Peterson. And Giancarlo's going to fire at home, but it'll be cut off, and that's going to make it 4-0 Braves. Just the Marlins can't get anything done on the defensive side with Jose Fernandez even. And this has just not been looking that good. Now with 1 out, Shelby Miller's going to be bunting, Casey McGee charging, and he's going to throw to second. They're barely going to get him, but they will not be able to get Shelby Miller at first, which that was a really close play. They almost got a double play off a sacrifice bunt attempt, but they did not. Now 0-2 count to Michael Bourne. That's going to be thrown in the gap. And he's going to throw it to first. He did not attempt to get the pitcher running to second. He's going to throw it to first. Hechavarria is going to make a mental error there. And that's going to cost them a run. But now here, Markakis will dribble it up to the catcher, JT Realmuto, and he'll catch that and put it away for out number 3. And the Marlins will get out of the 3rd inning down 5-0. Now bottom 3, Christian Yelich taking a ball for the 2nd straight walk of the inning. D. Gordon got on to start. And now it's Ichiro Suzuki. That's a ball, and that's going to be a stolen base for D. Gordon and Christian Yelich. A double steal was on, and they're going to pick up that stolen base. And that'll put runners in scoring position for Ichiro Suzuki, and he's going to swat this one into left field. That'll score 1. Yelich will hold up at 3rd, but that'll put up 2 runners at the corners for Giancarlo Stanton. The oldies dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And Giancarlo Stanton, the king of crush, hitting this one opposite field. And that will score. Christian Yelich, Ichiro will get to 3rd, and Giancarlo will pull in with an RBI double to bring the Marlins to within 3 here. But you know it's going to be hard to get much more on Shelby Miller, as Brad Hand, who's been pitching ever since the 3rd inning, is going to get a play. D. Gordon with behind the back flip to start the double play. And Echeverria to Bohr will end it, and that'll get them out of the jam in the 6th inning. Now, bottom 6, here, Justin Bohr, he's going to line this one to left, and that's going to be a double, it looks like, and that's going to be in the gap to get Justin Bohr a double to lead off the inning. But now, can we get someone to drive him in? And no, the Marlins will not drive him in. He'll be stranded out there, and now we'll bring in Brian Morris in the top of the 8th, I believe. And here's 6'3", 225, 28 years old, the middle relief pitcher of the Marlins here. And here, 0-2 count to Hector Oliveira, and that's going to be lined into left. And Christian Yelich is going to make a diving catch out there in left field. That's an amazing play. Put that on SC Top 10. That's what kind of effort you want to see from the fielding, even in a losing effort so far. Christian Yelich, best play so far of the year, even though it is only opening day, but bottom of 9, you just see the Marlins will not be able to muster anything else. Getting runners on base all night long against Shelby and Paco Rodriguez, who just closed that out, but they just couldn't quite get anything. And Brad Hand and Brian Morris fell apart in that top of the 9th, but I mean the damage is already done. They couldn't do anything against them, and that's just partially on the players. I mean, Jose Fernandez, supposed to be the 8th, he did not play good at all, and really I think that's partially to blame for this loss, is him not playing well. I've always thought, you know, that he'd be that guy that, oh, you can always trust him to make that play. But he didn't play very well today. He just got out-pitched by Shelby Miller. And Freddie Freeman set the tone with that 2-run blast in the 1st inning. And that really killed the Marlins' spirits, I think, right from the get-go. But I'm here. That was a tough loss. Jose Fernandez only going 3 innings, giving up 15 hits. But we got 8 of our own, but we only got 2 runs. That's just not acceptable. But, I mean, guys, I'll be seeing you guys next time. There's a look at the stats. My name's Northstar, and I'll be talking to you guys later.
8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on.